ask the question.
What do you feel performing arts offers that television or movies do
Uh,
not?
that's a hard question. There's an intimacy with live theater that you can't get in movies. Um, eh, there's a oneness that I think you experience.
I think that this show offers something that television doesn't because it really brings it to life. It gives you that element of just, it's real, something that you've known since you're a little kid is right on stage in front of you, and you see all this dancing. It's like animals without the animals. It's so cool, and it's just something that you can't get on TV. You have to see it in person in order to experience it.
You're getting everything right then, right there, as opposed to when you're watching the television. You know this is happening somewhere else, and this is people you can't really relate to. But when you actually see the people on stage, you're like, oh my gosh, it's hitting you right then.
We saw a one-man show called An Iliad. Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
Absolutely incredible. One man held us spellbound for an hour and a half. I mean spellbound. He's a former artistic director up at Ashland, and he came down here and they wrote this show about the Iliad. I don't know about you, but when I had to read parts of the Iliad, I was bored silly. It was awful. I never have understood that show. Well, this was all based on the Iliad, but updated. And to see a human being on stage performing uh, and relating everything in the Iliad, or parts of it, to modern day. For example, there was one, about a 10-minute section, that he started naming the wars from before Christ that we all know about, that have been documented, the Greeks, the Romans, and he started naming all the wars, and he started going through history, war after war, hardly a breath between it. And he took 10 minutes later, and all of a sudden we're up to Vietnam. We were up to the Afghanistan. We were up, and he just kept going on, and it was got intense, and he kept going, and I'm going, my God, we are a warring earth. I mean, it was incredible. And then he just stopped and sat, collapsed. Huge ovation. Huge. You don't get that in movies. You just don't.
I think that live theater provides a real human experience that television doesn't provide. I think that you can feel more emotion and understand things better by expression. And I don't think that television always provides that same thing. So.
And I'm the same as you are. I mean, okay, prove it to me. Why am I here? I'm tired. I want to go home, whatever. And yet, bingo, you get the lights going, you get the sound, you have the costumes. You know, there is nothing like it.